Good evening to you. We are less than 9 hours away now from the 41st annual Tulsa Run. Thousands expected to fill the streets for this festive event.
T-Works Feud reporter Tony Russell is live downtown tonight showing us the do's and don'ts before the start of the race. Tony?
So the 9-mile route starts right here on 3rd Street. It's a different location. It's going to take off to the East Village. It's going to hit the Pearl District. It's going to come down Peoria. It's going to swing through Cherry Street. It's going to come down Utica. It's going to pass St. John and Utica Square. It'll also make a run through Woodward Park. It'll also shoot across 21st Street Bridge, double back, come up through Maple Ridge and into downtown on the Jack Memorial Mile. This is what I want everyone in those affected neighborhoods or people who are going to be heading to downtown to know about some of these closures. Remember that the event's going to start setting up around 5 in the morning. We'll start to see some of these closures on the main route around 8 this morning, next morning, around Saturday. Don't kilometer race, the 9-mile race, the big one starts at 9 o'clock. Tulsa police telling me big thing is they will start opening the streets up as long as that last runner finishes through. Reporting live in Tulsa, Tony Russell, T-Works for you.
All right, thank you, Tony. Happening today, the Stillwater community honoring 4 people who lost their lives in that horrific OSU homecoming parade crash. Hours ago, a memorial was unveiled at the corner of Hall of Fame and Main Street where it happened. It's a blue and orange ribbon made out of metal, and it has the names and pictures of each of the victims. More than 50 others were heard, including Leo Schmitz, who lost his leg.
We came to pay respects to the 4 that was lost. I at least was able to come back to where my family can hang on to me, where the 4 that passed, they can't hang on to them anymore.
The memorial was built with more than $50,000 in donations collected during an OSU football game.
And I gave them my card, and they went way above and beyond just taking a picture.
Incredible story here only on 2. It's a reunion 100 years in the making. An Oklahoma woman will have a chance to visit her great-grandfather's World War I gravesite in France.
Our reporter Tony Russell shows us how a chance encounter with a French motorcycle group on Route 66 made it all happen.
If you live in Sapulpa, it's just the snack city. To Rainey Dean, it's where she started a connection back to her great-grandfather.
I went in to get some coffee, and I heard people speaking French, and I wanted to tell them about my great-grandfather.
It was a group of French motorcyclists on a Route 66 trip from Chicago to Los Angeles, passing through Oklahoma. Rainey left, but felt the need to turn around and asked the group if they would go to her great-grandfather Sam Beaver's grave when they returned to France. Private Sam Beaver lost his life on the battlefield of World War I, just 10 days before the Treaty of Versailles.
They FaceTimed me in as they approached the grave of my great-grandfather, and they played the national anthem, and they had a moment of silence, and just allowed me to enjoy that.
Approaching the 100-year anniversary of Beaver's death, the motorcycle group is planning a huge reunion.
They called and they said, "We want you to come. Our group wants you to come and see it for yourself on November 1st.
A chance encounter at a Sapulpa gas station, bringing 2 countries and countless families together.
It's like it's the way you are. It's the way we are.
Next time you see a group motoring down Route 66, try what Rainey did. Say hello.
Just see her one time, but we can say we are friends.
Rainey will leave for France, all expenses paid by the French motorcycle group, with her brother and sister this weekend. In Sapulpa, Tony Russell, T-Works for you.
I just have chills over that story. That is so wonderful.
It is a small world, and I love when we find things to connect us all. It's very cool.